Hello and assalamu alaikum everyone. Today's recipe, as the title says, is going to be a pizza which is going to be healthy and you can have it without any guilt. It is gluten free and you don't have any white sugar into this, and it is absolutely perfect and healthy for your day-to-day lifestyle. Let's quickly check out the ingredients which we need in order to make the pizza dough, which is going to be 110% healthier. Okay, so the first ingredient is whole wheat flour. I have taken your whole wheat. You can also take mixed grains flour. I have some brown sugar here and some instant dry yeast. As you all know, bread without yeast is something which doesn't match, and some lukewarm milk and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can use any oil. And I have some herbs here, pasta seasoning herb, Cajun spice seasoning mix, and I have some mixed herbs and this garlic powder. Herbs are totally optional. You can avoid it and just move on to the other thing. And also I have some roasted flax seeds which I have put into the dry grinder, and I'll take the powder and use it inside this dough mixing, because flaxseed is very good for hair and skin because it contains lot of omega-3 fatty acids. In order to make our dough more healthier, I have added this flaxseed powder to the dough. The measurement and description of all the ingredients will be on the screen. Okay, then let's get started. Into the lukewarm milk goes the brown sugar. If you want, you can add white sugar, but I'm using brown sugar here in order to activate the yeast. So I have added the brown sugar. Then we will put in our yeast. This is active dry yeast. You don't have to actually proof it before putting it in the dough, but I like to do it because sometimes what happens is our yeast gets older and it doesn't get proofed. So it's better you could check it outside first whether it gets proofed or not, so that your hard work will not go into waste. And my yeast and sugar has been mixed well. I will keep this on the counter for cover this and keep this on the counter for 5 minutes. Until then, we'll prepare our dough. So I have this whole wheat flour. I'll add this here, and then I will add the flaxseed powder, which I told you I have grinded and kept it. So this is the flaxseed powder which I was talking to you about. So I'll add 1 and 2 teaspoons of it. Salt, just 1 teaspoon of salt, and then we will add little bit of garlic powder, a small amount of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon maybe. And I have this Cajun spice mix. This is totally optional, as I said. If you don't have, you can avoid, but putting this gives you that extra punchy base. And some mixed herbs. So we will mix all this well. Okay, so the yeast has got brewed well. Can you see the bubbles forming up and the froth here? Now we will mix the dough with the milk which we have brewed by adding little by little along with the olive oil. Just like a chapati dough or a roti dough, we'll knead it like that into a soft dough. Okay, so the dough is kneaded and it is absolutely ready. Can you see how soft it is? When I just push this, the dough comes back. Can you see this? It just comes back but holds the shape. It means that your dough is kneaded well. Just make it into a ball like shape. Oil the sides of the bowl in whichever you are going to proof it. Then keep it here and cover it with a wet cloth, whichever cloth you have, preferably muslin cloth. Cover it with that and keep it in a warm place wherever you can you feel it is warm enough there. Keep it there for an approximately 35 to 40 minutes. because since the climate is now a bit colder, it will take time to proof because it needs warm temperature to get proofed. I'm going to keep it inside my oven, which is not working, which is switched off. I'll keep this there for 35 to 40 minutes. Then we'll come back and see how our dough has got proofed. Until the pizza dough gets proofed, let me show you the ingredients which I'm going to use as toppings. Can you see all the colorful ingredients here? So these are the toppings for my pizza, and my pizza is going to be a veg pizza. I have some sliced mushrooms, white mushrooms, button mushrooms. I have sliced them into round, and I have some green capsicum, bell pepper, and zucchini. Zucchini is a very healthy vegetable, and sliced tomatoes, sliced onions, and some mixed sprouts, which has all kinds of beans into this. So I have some mixed sprouts, and these are the mushroom pieces which I got after slicing the leftover mushrooms. Cottage cheese or paneer, whatever you call it as. So I have some paneer, some mozzarella cheese, some processed cheese, and same spice mix, Cajun spice mix. And the main hero for this pizza is the pizza sauce, which I'm using here is chili oregano sauce, which I bought from a supermarket. I hope you will find it easily there. If not, you can also use homemade. And major thing I'm missing today for the pizza topping is the olives. I really like black olives in my pizza as a topping, because it is a lockdown, we can't find it in the stores. Even I went to some stores but I couldn't find, because they were out of stock of olives. I'm waiting for the dough to get ready so that I could quickly make the pizza bread and put all these toppings, stuff it, and then have the pizza. Okay, so I've brought my dough out of the oven. Let me see how this has got. Oh my goodness, see this? This has doubled in size, and this is so good. It has proved very well. Now just spread this and let me take this out. Oh my goodness, see how beautifully it is coming out. So yeah, our dough has got perfectly proved. And flatten this, punch out all the air the yeast has created inside, and I'm going to make maybe 3 breads out of this. So in order to do that, I'll just roll this first and cut it. This is going to be 1, this is going to be 2, and this one is going to be 3. So let's roll out. My pizza is going to be a very thin layered pizza. You can cut the dough according to the thickness of the pizza you want. Okay, the pizza base is ready, and I have placed it on the baking plate in whichever you are going to bake, and then prick some holes inside the pizza base so that it doesn't get puffed up when it goes inside the oven. And if you have noticed something, I have also sealed the side edges of the base, so that we could get that extra crusty layer on the outside when we eat. And now comes the fun and interesting part of making pizza, which I love the most. If you have kids in your home, kindly keep them by your side so that they will like to involve in this, putting fillings and all those things. Okay, let's start. First, I'm going to layer this with the pizza sauce, whichever you have. If you can make homemade pizza sauce, well and good. I have this chili and oregano sauce, which I'll be layering. I'll put this, generously put the pizza sauce. Don't make conjuicy in this. Grate the cheese. I'll take mozzarella cheese. Just grate it generously. says pizza is not healthy when you can have it in this way? So whenever your child or someone in your home asks for pizza, don't tell them no, no, it's not healthy, don't eat. Make this and give it to them. Yup, our first pizza is ready, but before putting inside the oven, preheat your oven at 180 degrees Celsius and keep this outside for 10 minutes so that it gets the second proofing, and then we will place inside the oven. Bake the pizza at 180 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. My first pizza has gone into the oven, and now I am preparing the second pizza. Until my first one is baked, my second will be ready to go inside the oven. My first pizza is still getting baked, so I am here preparing even my third pizza, and I'll place it on the brownie tin which I have because I don't have one more flat tin. As I told you all, I have placed my third pizza in a brownie tin, and trust me, it gets baked well in this as well because it is very spacious. It will get baked by the four sides. And for those who don't have oven, you can also make this pizza without an oven on the gas top, as I made the salted biscuits. So if you haven't watched my video on salted biscuits, kindly watch it. The same method you can use and bake the pizza as well. Finally, my first pizza is going to get out of the oven and my second one is going to go in. Let me show you this one. Oh my goodness, can you see how beautiful it is? And it is smelling awesome. And I have plated my pizza. Me and my husband are ready to dig in. I promise you that the taste of this pizza, even though it is a healthier version, is absolutely perfect. I hope this healthy version of pizza of mine makes a way to your kitchen, and you bake and enjoy with your family. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more healthy and easy peasy baking recipes. Until then, this is me, Zeba, signing off, and happy baking.